Alright, so I've never attempted making a video like this before. Essentially, I'm just trying to convey some feelings that are deep in my core, and you see, for some reason I'm actually nervous because I'm literally trying to create a song with no chorus, and all I know how to use are one-syllable end rhymes, so I better make this flow into one usable result of my time. Anyways, they call this a spoken word, so I'm gonna have to speak my words because it will become a misspoken word unless I use my vocal cords to preach the words that are stirred in my blurred mind without a slur in hopes to hopefully one day change the world. See, I'm only 17 years old, but I already know what I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't have a specific job in mind, but I have a pretty good idea of what it might look like in sight. Yet whenever I get asked about my plans for a career by teachers, parents, family, friends, or even peers, I always reply with a little white lie. But why? Why can I never tell the truth about my passions and dreams? I always feel the need to come up with a fake and expected response to these boilerplate and respected questions because society makes me believe that every dream that I eat, sleep, and breathe is too extreme. You see, my goal in life is to not become an accountant or an engineer or to get a boring ass job after living 4 years in a frat. I want to change lives in the way that people like Sully Breaks, Casey Neistat, and Clayton Jennings have changed mine. I mean, and I can't forget about Norton Shat. I'm certain that I'm destined for something greater than having an average job with an average schedule and an average pay every day that I work just to pay the bills and pay away my wasted days until I'm one day just a slave to my grave. You see, there's a common theme. I've already decided what the rest of my life will look like, so that's why I don't act like your stereotypical neighborhood teen. I'm so preoccupied on the big picture that I don't have time to worry and whine about the what ifs or the but hows. It is no longer a question of if I will reach my goals, but rather when, because as a wise man once said, success is not an outcome, it is a choice, and once you understand this, you can rejoice and realize that you have a voice in your future. But the common problem is that society brainwashes kids from the day they first spill on their freshly washed bibs to believe that they need a plan B because their true dream is too unrealistic. As Paul Cronin once wrote, never have a plan B, because people with a plan B will invariably fall back on it. That's why they have it in the first place. I've been told so many countless times that my dream to change lives through a computer's screen is simply unrealistic, just like Jeff Green's dream to play on another NBA team after having open heart surgery before the age of 33. Well, guess what? You're right, my dreams are unrealistic, and I'm not a realist, because what's the fun in having a dream if you're certain you're gonna reach it? I have a YouTube channel called Exotic Narwhal. The word exotic literally means different, strange, or unusual. You see, I don't want to be plain and always order the usual. I want to stand out from the crowd and feel proud that I did everything in my power for hours and hours to try and reach my goal. My point is, find out what you want to do with your life and just decide. It may not be realistic, but I assure you, nothing is impossible. You just have to make the choice. Dang man, I can't end it with that. That whole line didn't even rhyme. Don't lie about your true passions, because although others may doubt their plausibility, there's no point to try and disguise an outcome that has already been decided. That's a wrap, bitch.